It's midnight in a smoky Los Angeles club and Neil Strauss is scanning the room. Around him, a tribe of men clad in slick clothes whisper coded jargon like neg and peacocking, terms to disarm and dazzle women. Neil's trembling because he's a skinny, balding reporter who just walked into a secret world of pickup artists. But what happens when he stops being an outsider and becomes Style, the smooth-talking master? Let's dive in. Neil Strauss didn't just hang around pickup artists, he became one. But how did a nervous writer morph into an irresistible character named Style? It's a story of reinvention and strange rituals. When Neil first met Mystery, the legendary pickup artist, he was shy, balding, and out of place. Mystery challenged him to create a new persona. Over months, Neil hit the gym, revamped his wardrobe, and practiced rapid-fire social hacks until he was Neil Strauss anymore. He was Style, a half-psychologist, half-magician who sparked instant attraction. Think of social confidence as a chemistry reaction. Just like mixing two chemicals you'd never combine creates fireworks, blending techniques like storytelling, calibrated teasing, and confident body language ignites attraction. Style learned to neg skillfully, gentle insults that lower guards and create intrigue, a thrilling social dance that turns strangers into captivated audiences. The real magic wasn't tricks or lines, but owning a new identity. By stepping fully into Style, Neil dissolved his old insecurities and transformed the self-doubt into self-command. It's a giant mental switch that might make you question, what if your social persona is just waiting for you to unlock it? What does it really take to survive the wild world of pickup artists? Neil didn't just read the manuals, he dove into live-in projects, where men train like gladiators in the war for attention. Project Hollywood was a house with a dozen men, all obsessed with refining their seduction craft. They shared secrets, critiqued each other's approaches, held seminars, and even celebrated wins in ritualistic toasts. It was like a fraternity, intense, bizarre, and fiercely competitive. This wasn't casual dating. It was a full-time, borderline cult-like immersion. The men spoke a strange language, peacocking for outrageous outfits to grab attention, IOIs indicators of interest, and kino for touch. These weren't gimmicks, but drilled rituals that rewired social scripts. Like playing jazz, each move had to be improvised yet follow an unspoken code. This structured chaos explains why pickup is as much art as science. Living inside this bubble pushed men to excel socially or crack under pressure. Neil watched players implode from ego or desperation. Yet the community also fostered breakthroughs where the group's feedback loop accelerated growth. The takeaway: extreme environments don't just reveal character, they force evolution, sometimes brutally. At first glance, the game seems like a handbook for conquests, but Neil's story shows a more unsettling truth, a collision of ego, loneliness, and eventual self-discovery. After years of flaunting success, Neil hit a wall. The constant surface-level interactions started feeling hollow. He describes moments of deep isolation despite hundreds of encounters, revealing how addictive validation can trap even the masters themselves. This burnout was a dark mirror to the flashy triumphs, a reminder of what the game costs beneath the glamour. Neil even used his skills around celebrities, like when he briefly dated Britney Spears or lived with Courtney Love at Project Hollywood. But these weren't simple win stories. The fragile egos and powerful emotions behind these relationships showed him that technique alone can't fix real intimacy or broken spirits. The line between seduction and manipulation blurred dangerously. In the end, the game isn't just about picking up women, it's a wild psychological journey. Neil's transformation uncovers lessons in confidence, self-awareness, and the courage to rewrite your story. The madness of the pickup world reflects the madness all of us wrestle with when seeking connection. Back in that LA club, Styles' calm confidence hides the frantic effort beneath. Neil's journey shows that beneath flashy tricks lies a deeper quest to own yourself, connect genuinely, and rewrite your story. So next time you feel stuck socially, try this: pick one persona trait you admire and live it loudly for a day. You might be surprised how far acting can take you. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.